And we will get started right away. Can I get, I'm going to do a call to order and we'll do the land acknowledgement. If those who are able could please rise. Nous reconnaissons que nous sommes accueillis sur les terres des Mississauga, des Anishinaabe, de la Confédération Haudenosaunee et du Wendat. Nous voulons également reconnaître la pérennité de la présence des Premières Nations, des Métis et des Inuits, Miigwech. Thank you very much, everybody. You may be seated. This afternoon, we're doing a very, before I move forward, can I have declarations of possible conflict of interest? This meeting is just with respect to our schedule. Not hearing any, not seeing any, we will move on in the agenda. This afternoon, we're here to consider, before we get to our next meeting, a slightly altered schedule for meetings for regular board and standing committee meetings in 2024. We have a few revisions. In particular, there's a need for an additional special meeting of the FBEC committee to hear delegations related to the 2024-25 budget prior to the budget being presented to FBEC and board. To accommodate this additional meeting prior to the regular FBEC meeting scheduled to consider the operating budget, staff is requesting a change to the schedule of board and standing committee meetings for March and April 2024. The schedule is based on the same 5-week schedule as previous years, recognizing days of significance. So it is attached, it's in eScribe, I believe, and hopefully everybody has seen it. So it is now up on the screen what we're recommending. The first thing, part A, is that the regular meeting of the Finance, Budget and Enrollment Committee scheduled for March 27th, that's tomorrow, be changed to April 2nd, 2024. B, that an additional special meeting of FBEC be scheduled for March 27th, that's tomorrow, to hear delegations related to the 2024-2025 budget. And that's because we've had so much interest in delegating. So that's to accommodate this over 2 days, today and tomorrow. Part C is that the special meeting scheduled for April 2nd, 2024 to consider the operating budget for 24-25 be changed to April 4th, 2024. You may remember that's when we had a PPC meeting scheduled. So that's how we get to Part D, which is that the regular meeting of the Planning and Priorities Committee, PPC, scheduled for April 4th, 2024 be canceled. And we will look for, we will probably look for another date for that, but we simply haven't had time to figure that out today. So with that, I see Trustee Laskin, you have a question? So I would look to the Chair of Budget, who has just walked into the room, to clarify on that. Trustee Patel, would you mind, I'm going to put you on the spot here. You arrived just in time to answer Trustee Laskin's question, I hope. So she has asked, do you want to go again, Trustee Laskin?
No, thank you. On that, I'm happy to move it, Madam Chair.
Okay, I'm just going to ask, I can't actually, I'm not on Zoom, so if any trustees in the meeting have questions, can you come off mute and let me know if you have a question, because I can't actually see.
So, Madam Chair, so we basically have scheduled 2 more meetings. One is April 2nd, that's the FBAC meeting scheduled for tomorrow. And then we have April 4th, we're going to have the special board meeting try to approve the budget. Am I correct?
Yes, that's correct. So
Okay.
what was originally scheduled for tomorrow moves to April 2nd, and what was originally scheduled for April 2nd moves to April 4th. And what was originally scheduled for April 4th has been either canceled or postponed. We will either add those items to a pre-existing agenda for another meeting where we already have a date, or possibly more likely, we will look for another date. We just haven't landed that yet.
Can I
Okay.
clarify?
Perfect. Thank you very much for the clarification. Yeah, I'm in favor for that. Thank you, Madam Chair.
Okay, thank you. We're not actually voting yet, but that's great to hear. Trustee Laskin, you have a question?
Yes, my date was actually what I was talking to was to consider the budget on April 4th would have no deputations, but the meeting on April 2nd very well could because it's a regular meeting. So I just wanted to clarify, I misspoke. First I asked about April 2nd. April 2nd could have delegations. It's a regular FBEC agenda. April 4th is the special meeting for simply the budget. And on that one, the chair of budget has confirmed there will be no delegations.
The second,
It's
I'm
FBAC.
very confused now.
the second
It's
is,
FBAC
is
meeting.
an FBEC meeting. A regular FBEC meeting. The 4th is a special board.
So there's no FBEC meeting for the budget.
That would be on the 2nd, isn't it?
But that's a regular FBEC meeting.
So through the chair, the regular FBEC meeting was scheduled for tomorrow. So it was not a special budget was part of the regular FBEC meeting scheduled for tomorrow. That meeting is being moved to Tuesday now. So it was always part of a regular FBEC meeting.
My confusion with apologies. So on the 2nd, there could be delegations to items on the agenda, but not on the operating budget.
Okay, but I would just seek clarification from staff. On the 2nd, we will be discussing the budget, correct? Okay, that has been clarified.
So there's no delegations. Thank you.
It's a special board. Yeah,
I'm so confused.
okay. All right, so with that, we're going to open the vote. And I have a mover. That was Trustee Laskin, and I have Trustee Williams who's seconding. Thank you very much, trustees. All those in favor? We're going to do show of hand. There's some what?
Dawson in favor.
What did you?
In favor.
Seattle in favor.
Oh, we'll fix that. There's just a typo in,
In A.
there's an extra 0 at the end of A. We'll fix that. I think we know it's not the year 20. I look really great, just saying, for being that old. Anyways.
Come on,
we
Madam
need a-
Chair, you're still young, forever young.
Okay, so we're doing show of hands or say aye. We did a show of hands in the boardroom, but please, trustees online, remember I can't see you at the moment. So if you could just let us know how you vote.
Aye.
Any opposed? All right, that has carried. Can I have a mover and a seconder to adjourn, please? Thank you, Trustee McLean, Trustee Williams. All in favor? Show of hands. Any opposed? Okay, this meeting has ended and we're going to transition over to our FBEC meeting. Those who are online to just please stay in the meeting. We're using the same Zoom.